This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. The Pacers still playing on their home court in this one. And, of course, DeMar DeRozan. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him, though.
And his fans and teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. The shot by KD. Oh, good. These Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. They do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
4 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Quickly. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Here's Collier. Smith outside. They grabbed her on this. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here is Durant. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Second shot opportunity. Wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Here's Collier. Smith outside. Pass to Prosper. Here's Holland. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Indiana leading. Here's the screen. Smith outside. This one for 3. And it's Smith again missing. It's George on the wing. Connects from three-point range.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent 3, George adds a lot to this offense.
.137 left to play here in the first. Smith wide open. He fires. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. J.R. Smith on the wing. Smith missing again.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
There's the pick. KD drives in. Quickly with a wide open look. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Prosper misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Smith outside. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got 6.
And Smith loves pulling up from 3. Never scared to fire when he's out beyond.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, George. Pass to Howard. Outside, Durant. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Knocked loose. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pacers lead by 2. And back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Pass to Brown. Launches a 3, and Mikal Bridges pulls it down. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for L.A. Trailing by 2. 3-pointer, and the 3-ball is good. Bridges got the first basket of the second quarter for the Clippers. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
On the wing, Bridges. KD on the wing. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Quickly with it, out to Bridges. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Okongwu. Off target from outside. Clippers trailed by 4. Inside. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Bridges, no one around him. Sinks the triple. Bridges got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Clippers. Okongwu with it. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
And a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to talk to his guys.
That is your Pacers high Keep that energy going.
Los Angeles on D. They trail by 1. Pass to Brown. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Left side, Williams. A minute 50 left now here in the second. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Beasley. Fires the 3. Good work defensively by Smith. Pacers leading by 3. There's the triple. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and, you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, and this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
Here's Boston. Nothing on the board. The score now all even.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Right side, White. For 3, Smith. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
54 seconds left to play here in the half. The kick out to Williams. Here's Boston. Pass to Beasley. 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And so White will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 3-point lead. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. De Silva on the 3 off target. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. Now White. They set the pick. Pass to Smith. 3-pointer. It's good from long range. Smith's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pacers leading by 6. Smith outside. Jackson with the screen. The 3. Smith, no good. Bridges outside. Outside for George. Pass to Quickly. And the rejection by Jackson. Stolen by Quickly. Bridges with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Howard. Howard draws the double. Outside, KD. 6 to shoot. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Second chance shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Indiana leading. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Smith outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Smith is known as a streaky shooter, but when he gets hot, boy, he is really fun to watch.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Smith hits them both. Clippers trail by 8. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Holland. And laid in to finish the break. Holland's got his second basket of the night.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Durant. And that one's on target from the wing.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. I got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Pass to Howard. Outside for Durant. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Hangs home the trifecta. Quickly's got 5.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Pacers leading by 9. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Brown. Out to the wing. Beasley with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And that one's good. Boston.
And George is not just a scorer now. He also passes the ball well, looking to keep his guys involved.
Here's Collier. George with the defensive effort.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Collier. The three-pointer, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
For the 3. Man can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
From deep, George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Pacers leading by 9. Pass to Jackson. Here's Collier. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Wallace. Here's De Silva. Here he goes. It's good. De Silva's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Clippers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Here's Collier. He's got 5. The double clutch. And it's good on the way up. Collier's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
Substitution on the court.
Bridges for three. And so it's Indiana. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And the Pacers with possession here. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Wallace outside. Down low. Durant with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
And a few more plays like that are all they need to make their comeback bid a real one.
Pacers leading by 9. White looking around. Wallace outside. Pass to Okongwu. Stolen away. Here's Boston. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game, guys. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing here after that steal and run out.
And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's White. They set the pick. Pass to Brown. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Pacers lead by 10.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
It's Durant on the wing. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. To the inside. And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Pacer lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bridges for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
3 points.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
White drives in. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. Clippers running again. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Pass to Okongwu. Indiana moving it around. Back to White. Just 5 to shoot. That one good for 2.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. Now, Coach really laid into them. He said, we're too loose with it. Tighten it up. These turnovers are going to cost us if we keep giving the ball away. We're better than this. Guys?
Thank you, David.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Prosper misses. Clippers trailed by 5. Bridges with it. Now Smith defending. Right side George. Again, Los Angeles.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
Outside, White. Smith outside. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It's on Dwight Howard.
Second.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Two-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
1:44 left to play here in the fourth. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
KD is so good at drawing contact. Really smart at finding ways to draw fouls and get to the line.
The Pacers making a change here.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Indiana leading by 3. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's Durant with the rebound. And the rejection by Jackson. Howard misses.
Buckle up now, guys. This play could very well decide the game.
Smith on the wing. Back to Jackson. Pass to Holland. To the middle. Here's Smith.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Pass to George. Now here's Reed. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Smith with it. Now Jackson. Defended by Durant. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Smith. Goes up on the wing. Good!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
The 3 from KD. So it's Indiana picking up the win. They didn't make it.